Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up. On the play. Brings up second down. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Williams. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Dropping back, it's Williams. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the Canes will crank up the tempo. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Miami.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looking to throw. It's Williams. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Sooners pick up enough for a first down here. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
He's thrown down at the 15-yard line. 2nd down.
Okay, this is it. I'm not having fun anymore.
Okay, ready? Let's go!
And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
It's now 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Finds room at the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Big throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Lacy. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope some defense and get a quick stop. Comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the running back's got it again. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The shotgun handoff here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Hawkins. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. Hands off to the left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
Miami 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Caught quickly. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Sooners offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Going with the old counter run here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
Get set.
They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Oh, a reverse. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
First and goal, Sooners.
And the Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Williams. He's got it. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.